Hello, everybody. This is Pete from Paw Labs, and I missed yesterday's getting a video out, but here it is today. I was working a bug yesterday for almost 5 hours, and then I found it, and I felt like an idiot that I didn't see it earlier. I guess that's usually the way it happens. And then this morning, I actually got another step of this done. So what I've worked on so far, and this already, as you know, does work. We can move the transport up here. We can assault this with an armored unit and conquer the city. We have all of the fog of war working now beautifully. So because I'm next to this unit, he's in my zone of control. Therefore, I can see what unit it is. We can stack in live action here, and it properly shrinks the top unit to make sure you're aware there are two units there. So now, what the big addition today is two things I've been working on, and one led to the other. Initially, I wanted to be able to move fighters and bombers and stuff like that around the screen, so you can move them from one city to another city or to an airstrip. Currently, we don't have any airstrips, and since the first player of the game here doesn't own any cities, well, by the time I got done writing the move the squadrons, I realized there was no place I could move them to test it. So, SOL here, I decided the next thing I need to do is work on creating a two things. The initial was we'll assault this with an engineering unit, put an engineering unit over here, and then what I want to do is take the engineer and say, let's build a airstrip. Now, the airstrip must be within 1 hex of the engineering unit. So it can be any hex here. What I'll do is I'll build one right there. So now I have a airfield. So awesome, that shows up. Everything's hunky-dory. Now let's go ahead and move and go to the next piece of this that I was working on just this morning and finished up. Let's go ahead and take this second. Oops, I missed him. Okay, let's see. The second engineering unit, and I'm going to move him to there to make it easier to see. So we can select him and say, let's build a bridge, and I want to build a bridge north. And it didn't do it right. Let's see if it'll build it the other way. I need it to go to the other one. North, what is that? West, right? No, all right. Damn it. It was working with the bridge 2, not bridge 1, and it's a random selection, and I didn't go back and check. So if we come back here, we have bridge 1, which is actually a stone bridge, and bridge 2 down here is the not stone bridge, and I'm kind of suspicious that I have something off kilter out here. Northwest. No, I'm not seeing it off the cuff. Actually, hold on. Northeast should be easy. See that? I don't have any of these checked. Okay, so northeast. Okay, we got northeast checked. And then this one's east. And east is checked. I got to go back and double check these to find out what it possibly could have been. So I got it to work last time I did it and had it show up correctly, so I thought I would do the movie. Oh well, it is showing up, and by the time I do the next video, I'll have it working with both of these darn things. And that's where we are currently at. I don't think, let's see, if I come back here and I say move the first fighter squadron and, oh, that's so close. He actually played the audio of the plane coming in, and he just didn't stick him in there. So that's really close as well. We're close, but you can see how this is developing, where you select whatever it is you want to select, and the menu structure builds to say, here's all the things you can do with what you selected. You can move him, engineers can build bridges, airstrips, facilities. They can repair facilities and repair cities. Now, that will bring up a movement kind of screen, and you'll have to select the facility or the city that you want to be repaired, and he'll have to move to it. So if it's adjacent to him, he can just start working on it. So I'm torn between whether I'm gonna let you say, okay, take him and move him to here and then start doing your job, or whether it's got to be within one. So I'd have to move him down here adjacent to what I want fixed and then do the fix. Kind of thrown up in the air on that one. So that's what we're working on, or I'm working on here. What I've not tackled in this so far is the transmission to the other side. That's the easy piece, to be honest with you. The hard piece is getting it to work right off the bat. So once I get it to work, then I know how it works, and then I can put it to the other places. So anyhow, that concludes this video. As you can see, we're making headway. We can build airfields. I can build bridges, and for this particular bridge, they're not in the right direction, but I can build them. So hey, there's something to be said for that, I think. And like I said, next video I'll have all of this working for y'all. So anyhow, thanks everybody for watching.